welcome back to Thracia. So today we have to defend the city of Tara, and we have quite a few houses around here. This one namely gets us a character, although you actually have to talk to this house and you'll spawn here, interestingly enough. And we have to get a few of these villages to get the next chapter. So I believe it's either 3 or 4 of them. Let me just see really quick. So at least 3 red houses. Although the ones that are marked on the WOD don't count. That's the one where we have the character, the one down here where we have to send a specific character to, and then one over on this side where I'll probably warp someone to, because I don't really see how anyone's walking all the way down there without facing impeding doom. Because yeah, there's ballistas everywhere. So yeah, let's do our best to get at least 3 of these houses. And who are we bringing? We are bringing Azul. We're bringing a lot of heavy hitters, Orson. I have the scrolls on them, so they'll probably get warped to the southwestern corner of the map. Fergus, Robert for some training, Nana because she has to get the character. Actually, I think I'm going to bench Ronan. I did want to bring someone else here. Safi for Warp Lord, Dancing Shiva. Oh, and Fred needs to mount up again. Salem's here and he has Ensor, so I'm going to train him, but I do want to get Tina's magic up to attempt to steal something. Glade's here for, well, because he's pretty good. And Tina, we're going to bring her because, yeah, she is going to try and thief something. Now, I'm not sure what the best, like, 4 items would be for her to grab. I'm sure there is some guide somewhere that gives it. And, of course, you can always hammer in her staff, which I might do. Let's just take that. Okay, so she is a heal in case we might want to heal with her. So yeah, let's just go ahead and deploy and begin. The onslaught. I believe if we choke point 3 of these points where Robert is, Tina is, and over where Nana is, that's all you really have to do, but it gets a little bit cluttered up here. And we defeated him last chapter, and everyone ran away. Although he could escape if we did capture and release him, but I wasn't going to bother with that. Speaking of capture and release, these guys would be pretty good too, because they have some pretty good weapons. And he's moving up here. So we're fighting actually 2 squads, and that bishop down there does have a bolting too. It's very dangerous over there. Okay, so we have some wyvern siblings. And yeah, Dean and Lenoan get shipped. I believe so. I don't really play this game for pairings, but let's find out more about him. They seem more like friends than a romantic support, though. Yeah, Lord Arion is not exactly like his father, thankfully. It's too bad he isn't playable in the last chapter of Genealogy. And yeah, apparently he was engaged to Lenoan, which is weird because once again I thought Lenoan and Dean were like a thing, but apparently not. And Arion and Altana seem to be a thing, although they're raised as brother and sister, but that's this game for you. Yeah, so Lenoan doesn't join us this chapter, unfortunately, which is a shame because I am training a bunch of mages, but we have some new characters here. So first we have Dean, a promoted Drago Knight. Best combat flyer in the game, although my Karen's turning out pretty good. Comes with the Dane scroll, which is nice. Boosted defense. Interesting how it's called Dane in the country from Tellius is Dane. They're also wyverns. Yeah, I do remember using him in my first playthrough. He was really good. He does have to, of course, dismount doors, which may suck a bit later on, but we'll get to that when we get to it. And then we have his little sister, Edda. So Edda is the growth unit, apparently, but Dean has better growth than she does, so I don't know what they were thinking with this, because Thracia has quite a good number of training projects in these games, and she just really doesn't hold up to him, so I don't know what they were going with. It's like you think you'd be punished by using the pre-promote, and he wouldn't turn up as good later on, and you're supposed to use the growth route, and she'll be amazing later on, but it's not the case here, so don't know what they were going with that. So anyways, just so I don't have to sit through all that again, I'm just going to make a quick save and be right back. Okay, so I have quote-unquote failed this because I wanted to have Salem here use the ensorcel on Tina. Now, I don't think Salem is all that safe if I go here. Yeah, he's kind of in range. I can move Fred out of the way, though. So first thing I want to do is I want to have Dean visit this house, and he's going to stay parked here because there's really nowhere else safe for him to go while he's mounted. And these guys don't give you anything, sadly. It's just for the next chapter that they, the rewards are granted to us, just like they were, well, pretty much throughout the game. Next, we're going to have Nana go here on this red house right here. And this one does not count for the sake of the guidon. We're already a third of the way through for that guidon. It's a little bit risque even for this game. Interesting, because I'm recording this just before noon, so I guess it's the appropriate time of day. Love or not fire. I believe that's Laszlo, one of Laszlo's quotes in Fates. Or maybe Inigo. But we have Homer here, a mage, and he is light magic. He also has Paragon. So another good training project we can use comes with a stamina drink. I am using a lot of mages here. I want Azel, of course. I want to train up Salem. But no one is playable, just not for this map. So I do have quite a few mages, and Olwen too. So don't know if I'll have room to bring Homer. I do want to use them, but maybe not. Sorry, Homer. Dole. You know, I have to make a Homer reference with that. But he kind of is nothing like Homer. Anyway, so let's go ahead and just have Fred. I'm going to have him mount up to get out of the way. And then I'm going to have Salem come here just so he's safer. I'm going to ensorcel Tina. Give 7 magic, and it should bring her up to 10. So she has to have more magic than the target to yoink something, so I guess it's good training for Salem. Next chapter, we might be able to capture some people with Tome, some more dark magic that he can use, which no doubt be helpful because I want my anima magic to kind of go to some other people. Alright, so we have to flip through. Okay, so we can get Polyus now. I was not able to do this before. Now, this animation's a little weird because it doesn't really confirm if it hits, but I'm gonna try. Okay, there goes the little Fairy of Doom. I don't know if we got it. Like, I have no idea. Oh, nice. She did get it. Nice. So, yeah, we have the Tornado Staff now, or Tome now. Is there anything else I might want to yoink? That was very lucky. Your magic's only 3. I could get that Master Lance, honestly. You know, I might actually go for it. How much Hammer do we have left? We have to Hammer up Graf Caliber at least once. I mean, this is really fun. Let's go 2 for 2. So let's see if I can find... this is going to be so long. Actually, if I went the other way, it may have been a little bit closer to the boss. There we go. Give me this. I'm going to really try and pay close attention to this. If there's anything different between a hit and a miss. Okay, thank you. So, yeah, she got both of them. Very good. So, yeah, not the best combat unit, but really, really cheesy. And we could get the Ballista, but once again, I don't really think the Ballista will be all that useful. Alright, so next up, we have to get Aswo down here. Now that this guy's Tornado's gone, I think I'm just going to go ham on him. Alright, so... I could also heal up Graf Caliber. I mean, it does have 4 uses left. I do have the Laura spawned right next to her. Yeah, I don't have the patch where you can, like, put people, like, wherever, so I just kind of have to go with it, which is going to be problematic in some later maps. So let's go ahead and warp Aswell. I'm going to send him, not to this house. He doesn't want to grab that house. I'm going to send him over here on the woods because a little bit safer than the house. I don't know what happens if you visit that with someone else, or if you can have Dean pick it up later. Possibly. Alright, so Aswell... I do want to just get rid of it so I can thieve it, or, yeah, hammer it. Okay. This went so well with Tina, I kind of don't want to screw up here. I know later in the map it kind of, like, dwindles down how difficult it is, so maybe we'll play 4 turns and then we'll do, the last 6. Because, yeah, the beginning always seems to go slower than the end. Excellent. Full level. Perfect. Okay. Alright. I would like to capture this guy, but, there's so much danger down here. I don't know how worthwhile that all is. Alright, so we also have to focus on, well, defending the gates of Tara. Okay, I would like to put somebody in front of you, but I should probably have someone focus on this house. Fergus... I don't think these ballistas are all that scary. They have 22 attack power. That one has 19. Fergus does have a scroll just so he doesn't get crit. I'm pretty sure he'll be fine. Let's go ahead and grab this house. Now we're going to stay here, and I might just leave him on here just to get a little bit of an avoid bonus. Fred might be in Ballista Hell, but I could have Owen get... she's pretty close enough. What else do we want to do this turn? I don't really think I'll be using Edda at all. I kind of wish there was an escape point. I can put her up here, maybe. Just to get out of the way. Sorry, Edda. I probably want Orson to be in the front line down here. Yeah, once again, I'm trying to think. I'm pretty sure it's here, here, and here we want to defend. So right, I could have Shiva come up here, actually. That wouldn't be a bad idea. Glade can maybe defend down here, or maybe over here, even. I don't recall too much being on this side, but I could be wrong. Leaf probably wants to get in range with his Kingmaker sword, which I don't have equipped right now. Can I put Laura behind Leaf? Seems like a waste of a dance, but oh well. I could have just traded it around, actually. But we get dancing. I should probably turn this animation off. Probably a waste of a dance. I mean, this is one kind of weird in this game, because usually you want to, keep dancing with your... You usually want to keep dancing with your dancer just so they'll level up or get skills like Azora can, but in this game, maybe not so much. Because, yeah, Laura will get fatigued. I'm not sure if I want her for the next map or not. I don't recall the next map being all that problematic. I know there's a certain gimmick to it that can get annoying, but as far as your units are concerned, I don't think... Oh, Jesus. Come on, Aswell. Not off to a good start. At least he has a scroll so he can't get crit. Okay, I think that's Craft Caliber broken. Him and Safi will no doubt be tired in the next map, so maybe the one after that I can repair it. I know I've been saying that all game, we'll repair the Craft Caliber, but I never get around to it. 18's still a pretty good hit rate by this game's standards. We do have to get Dean down here eventually, and yeah, those walls aren't too long for this world. I believe once we kill off the second boss of this, the leadership bonus does drop drastically, so it would be a little bit safer, and okay. Especially with those ballista, because, yeah, we don't want them poking at us. This is like Death Alley down here. I don't think he can get to the, ballista can get to Aswell from that angle. Okay, yeah, I need to get Nana's charisma down here too. There is that house next to the arena, I think, that we can visit. And Fred gets hit. I'll probably just pull Fred back. He's just here to, well, I guess give us moral support. Come on, Fred. That's a 32. Yeah, I'll definitely have to keep Fred out of range. Are you going for Fergus? I think you are. Okay. See, Fergus knows how to dodge. It's always kind of a funny animation. They just back up a little bit. I mean, maybe you could see a ballista coming from... Oh, no, he can reach me. From, like, that long way and have time to react. I imagine it's like Lord of the Rings when they're throwing, like, rocks at the enemies, and you can kind of see it coming towards you, but maybe out of shock you kind of just stand there like a deer in headlights. Never been in that situation. Hopefully never will be. Okay, I think if Aswell goes next to the ballista, I can just... Yeah, they're really, pouring in now. Need to get Dean safely out of here and out of ballista range. I actually did screw up the first turn. I put him in front of Tina, and that wasn't range, so... I don't think he'll be able to tank a hit, though. Alright, so let's get Fergus. I guess Fergus can maybe get to this village. I don't think it's in too much danger. What does Fergus have on him that can help? He does have the Armor Slayer, so I can have him go here, and that should be our village requirements for the guided map. So let's go ahead and equip this, see what these people have to say. Probably not really anything. Yeah, just some exposition about the city. I don't want him to get trapped, so I'm gonna run up here. Alright, so turn 2, what do we want to do turn 2? So I definitely want to get Fred back, and I'll probably just make sure he's not in any type of range going forward, just so he doesn't get a hit. I might have my clerics do some other stuff, so that'll be helpful, no doubt. So Fred, thank you, but your services are no longer needed right here. Okay, I want to get Homer back. Does Homer actually have a heal? Can he use He can not use staffs. Okay, so that's a bit problematic. I could have Salem actually help out too. Tina, you may want to get back. I think you're done for this map. And let's have Orson. I don't have a hammer. I think it's on Dagnar still. Right, where is Salem? Let's have Salem get some staff usage up. What is Salem's skill actually? He might miss. Yeah, so his skill's only 6. So have to worry about it, staff missing in this game, but it's not crucial because yeah, Fred's on the back line. And good job. Sorry, Fred. To wait another. I could dance and try again. I don't know if Owen might want to. Let's just have Leaf stand behind for the charisma. Robert, I just want him to, well, get some experience. Nana, I think I'll put Nana. Let's have Glade just step right next to her, and she can come over here in charisma, I guess. Oh, I do need to get Dean to fly to safety, so I'll have him come back here. Yeah, I'll probably want to warp him when it's all clear down there. I should probably physic up Aswell now that I think about it. So let's have you just stand around here. Can't actually dance for you now, although I think the square below Laura is safe. I only have 1, too. This is kind of not good. Let me have him actually kill something else. Or try and kill something else, and then, yeah, I'd love to capture you, but it's just not really worthwhile right now. We should, if I play the next chapter right, catch a few units, so not the end of the world to not get this guy. Okay, so, yeah, he wasn't really fighting back, so I'm gonna have Safi come in here. Physic up Aswell, please. Thank you. I'll have to use 2 more warps, though, to get Dean where I need to get him. And on turn 10, I'll probably warp someone down to, yeah, that house, because don't really foresee any of us walking there. Right, let's go ahead and animation map, and then we'll dance for Salem. I'll keep Salem's healing animation on for now. Yeah, once again, I kind of wish there was an escape point because I would have Tina and Ed to just heck off right now. Okay. Come on, Salem. You can hit him. He's standing right next to you. There we go. Okay, and I think we're good. One doesn't really have too much to do right now. Did I actually use that magic ring? I think I may have used it on Salem. Okay, Azel's already moved. Alright, time to prepare for the onslaught. And these guys will just keep coming. Although, only 2 on that side. Okay, you're just gonna heal. That's fine. I don't think that house is in ballista range either. I have to check. In GBA, I know there's kind of like a, the red area. You have the red area around the ballista, and near the ballista is just clear, so it's not in range, actually. So you can safely, if you can get a flyer in range, you can easily pick them off. I think that's the same for those boats in the chapter where you meet... the chapter of Ephraim's route where you meet Dusel. Ow. I think that's chapter 10 Ephraim route. Yeah, whenever I talk about chapters, I like to at least describe what it is, because if I just say, like, chapter 10 Ephraim route, no one really might not get that unless I say one where you have to go and save Dusel. So I like to try and describe the chapter I'm talking about, because, you know, you usually have to look that up. Well, what the heck is chapter 10 Ephraim? Unless it's like chapter 10 Conquest. That one's pretty notorious, but, you guys are just running away. Free capture fodder running around the map. Okay, we have some bows in there. Are there some bows? There's a bow on the western side too. Yeah, there's quite a lot of bows. These guys also have battle axes, so they can crit you, but I did give a scroll to Orson, so it's alright. Okay, Fergus kind of needs a little bit of healing, actually. Alright, so Azel is safe. I need to get Fergus out of range, because if Fergus steps back a bit, I think he'll be safe. If he goes in front of Robert, yeah, he'll be safe. So let's get him back and heal him up. This is where we're clustered. It's kind of like a sliding puzzle right now of how we have to do this. Let's have Salem. I think Salem is safe if he goes there. Yeah, so Salem can go there and attempt to heal up Fergus. Okay, did kind of need you to heal that one, so thank you. And then I guess we can have... I don't really want... Oh, did any of these guys have a range? They do. As much as I'd love to train up Owen, maybe I can get Robert in there, but I don't want Leaf to... Okay, so let's do this. Actually, Tina, you're Sappy. Is there anything Sappy needs to do right now? She doesn't need to warp anyone right now. Aswell doesn't need Physicked. Is there anything she needs to do? Well, there's something Aswell needs to do, so I'm going to actually... Okay, we're actually safe if we go in this house, so I'm going to attempt... to poke off you. Dean does have his scroll, so he'd be safe anyway, but I'd rather just not have to fight you, so that's all good. Using a lot of warp staffs this chapter, which kind of... I'm, as I said, one of those hoarders, so hoard the weapons, hoard the items. Right, so next up we have to... Could get this house, but I did get 3 of them, so... Yeah, hopefully I could maybe sneak in here later on when this is a bit easier. Like I said, when this boss... Come to think of it, oh, here he is. Where the heck did he go? He has a killer bow, though. It's a little bit scary. Robert does have scrolls, though. He has plenty, because I want to train him up. I guess... I don't know, Tina. Maybe you can try and heal him up for a little bit more? Why not? I actually don't remember what Tina's skill is, so let me double check what she might have. It's probably pretty low. Only one. That I'm actually surprised that hits. Did I read that right? Yep, only one. Glade should be good. Actually, you have a hammer? I'm kind of tempted to leave Shiva in range, though. I think that would be fun. Don't know if Laura wants to do anything this turn. I do want to get Leaf out of the way, but I don't want him to... Alright, we're going to put Sappy over here. Leaf can bring the charisma still. Actually, I could dance Robert in range. Well, I don't really need that right now, although that's incredibly helpful that you just... I'll keep the iron bow on. I guess that could be helpful in certain situations. Do I want to... I kind of want to put Shiva out, honestly. Maybe I'll leave Glade over here. Although Shiva's not in range right now, but that's fine. I guess we'll just huddle down some more. Asvel is pretty much safe down here. Yeah, he cleared out the scary area quite quickly, as we expected him to. I mean, it's kind of a given with him. And here's the scary part. Only 3 hit, though. That's pretty low for this game standards, and luckily I'm not armored. Dalshin would have a pretty rough time on this map. Speaking of rough time in Armor Knight, I'm no doubt going to have a rough time whenever I try to recruit Xavier. Every game has to have its weird recruit Armor Knight from the other country. But he's in fact the hardest. He makes Douglas look like cake, pretty much. And there's Tyrannia, but Tyrannia is pretty easy to get. I'm sure there's some in Marth's games I'm forgetting. I guess Dusel might count, actually, since he's not an Armor Knight, but he's a Great Knight, so... Similar class branch in that game. Fun fact about that, if you're doing an all-girls run Sacred Stones, the only way to get axes on the team is to go Great Knight Amelia. Oh no, training Amelia, the horror. So yeah, we're out of Ballista range entirely, which is really, really nice. And you two will just run around. I could have Asvel maybe go capture you whenever I bring it all safe for Dean down here. Just once again wish I could escape into this building because, yeah, there's a bit of a clutter up here. Maybe I shouldn't have brought so many people, but I like bringing a lot of people. Hopefully some of them won't get fatigued. I'm not really utilizing Olwen all that much, but I don't really want to kill her off for the other guy. Although the other guy is better. I'm actually getting staff rank out of Salem, if anything. I kind of want to use Yorm but these guys just keep coming. None of them have range except for the boss. Oh, you did, but you went for... Oh, never mind. There you are. Okay, good job, Robert. Nice. Okay. It's a lot more experience than you were getting in the last map. Oh, hello. I did not see that you can go there. Oh, wait, you attacked Fergus. I thought for a second he attacked Olwen. Although Olwen could get to... I don't know what they're doing. He stood on the house that I visited. Very, very clever game. Very funny, very clever. Okay. Alright. Unfortunately, Olwen might be... Let's see. 13, that's just not enough. That should be enough. Okay. Yeah, would like Olwen to get some more experience, too. Actually, no, that isn't enough. And she gets hit. There we go. Well, oh, and level up. I don't think I have any scrolls on her, actually. Well, decent. And I cannot canto her anywhere safely. Well, that is a problem. Because there are bows coming in here, so I'm going to have to heal her. And we have to play musical puzzles, so... I couldn't maybe... Geez, this is so... Yeah, this is a bit... what... You know, maybe I should warp Dean now to get him out of the way. That wouldn't be a bad idea. Speaking of which, what turn are we on? We're on turn 4. So let's have Asvel just pick off you. Although Dean's on a square that can't be occupied by anyone else, so maybe it's not really all that worthwhile. I could pick up someone. Maybe I can pick up Tina with someone who's available. So I'll save down here. Let me just make sure. Okay, he's not in range of that if I do that. Anyway, so let's pick up, yeah, I'm gonna have Alfred rescue Tina just to clear up a spot. Okay, now we can do the sliding. I wonder if Ada should rescue Homer. That could be a good idea. Right, so I need to heal up you immediately. And I'd like to have you... let's go for the short bow. It's pretty mediocre, but, more training for Robert. Robert's got all this charisma on him, so he really isn't in all that much danger. Where did the boss go? He's still hanging out over here. Interesting. There is a bow over here, so I might want to have Nana maybe equip this. Shiva, do I have an armor slayer on you? I do. I actually have quite a few armor slayers, but I don't want him to, like, die because, you know, they all gang up on him. Right. Next up, I want Safi to heal up you. Because you're the only one that needs healing. Although I kind of... It's kind of a situation where I need... Alright, let's have Homer go away. Sorry, Homer. Don't. I kind of need this to hit, so I don't want to use Salem for this. Okay, Owen's all healed. Next, let's have Ida grab up Homer, because he's not really doing anything. Pretty sure that's safe, yeah. Once again, I'd love for there to be... Dean is safe right there for now. I could warp Dean in now, actually. Although he would be grayed out. We can wait. I'm gonna move you back, actually. And then next turn... Let's go ahead and have you move up here. I don't really need to dance. And then Dean can stay here next to her so she can warp next turn for free. Okay, so we'll stay right here. Asvel is good. And then, yeah, like I said on the last turn, I'll probably warp Glade or someone down there and grab that Nosferatu. I'll leave you here just so Salem doesn't get picked at too roughly. How are you doing? Decently. Alright, end of turn 4. Hello. So maybe one more turn? I don't want the next episode to be too boring if we've cleared this out. This is the conga line I mentioned earlier. That's the enemies just, well... form a single file line and figure out what to do. Not a whole lot of experience for Shiva either. It's kind of annoying when the game, like, moves an enemy on one side of the map and then immediately switches to the other side and it goes back and forth like that. I notice this game does that a lot. It's a little bit, looking at it is a bit, well, not dizzying, but I guess it could be depending who you are, but, it's like one side, the other side. Pan to this side, pan to the other side. Rather just all move in one area. Okay, they're going for Fergus on that square, funnily enough. I'd like to pick at you. There's two of them now. I don't know if Fergus is safe if he goes one square further. Don't have any charisma on him either. That's a bit problematic. I'm gonna think of it. Maybe I should put Salem behind Shiva. There's a bit more charisma on that side of Nana. Although if I move Nana, then the charisma will go away. Robert is getting picked on by this guy. I mean, we can stand here and... Okay. Okay, thank you. We need that because, yeah, if I run out of short bows, I think this is it. Okay, so Aswell can, I guess... Let's see, where are these guys? I guess Aswell can come over here and capture you. What do you have on you? Physic. Well, I definitely want that. Never mind, he can't capture this guy. Maybe Dean can get him. Right, so turn 5. I think at the end of this turn we'll call it a day. Right, where can the... Yeah, Fergus cannot walk any further. So I'm gonna have to... just get rid of one of you. This is like a really dangerous area for him. Okay, no hit for you. Okay. Pull him back. Wait. I could have Nana come over here and help out. Oh, you only have 2 defense, that's the problem. I don't think these guys are going to go for... They could go for Salem. Pretty sure Nana... Okay, so Nana could give you charisma. If I move her, like, right here where you are... Okay, let's trade around the Armor Slayer again. Right, let's go ahead and warp Dean. So right here will be safe. Probably going to have to waste the Silverlands to catch these guys, but that's fine. Alright, finally we can visit this house. You know, come to think of it, I wonder what would happen if you sent Leaf here. Maybe there's just a generic NPC, I'm not sure. Yes, all the way down here, away from the action. So we get the Dragon Pike. Oh, nice. Okay, let's just check this out really quick. 65 only. Yeah, that might be helpful for something that happens later on. So let's see, where are the ballistas? Once again, all range, you would be helpful. Can I even take that? I can. I'm not gonna give you Graph Caliber, though. Unfortunately, I cannot take that off of you. So, Azul, you're just going to have to hang out here. I may want to have Azul just hang out around here because, yeah, there's going to be some enemies later on, so we'll have to be a bit wary of. Alright, so we're on turn 5 still. Let's see if... I want Olwen to get this guy. I could go for Dire Thunder. You know what? Why not? Fred is actually not near her. I could bring Fred down a little bit. He's not in really any danger. I could dance to get Sappy refreshed. Yeah, this chapter is just basically a sliding puzzle of who goes where. Like, who goes where? But that's a Brave Tome, so she doesn't even have to take a hit. Yeah, because I play these games really conservative, yeah, that's, it's just how I play. I could move her away, actually. That might not be a bad idea. Although I did want to bring Nana. Actually, she can go up here. And then I want you to just come over here. And I want Nana to bring Charisma around here. And then Robert... Oop. Leaf actually max last chapter, so we don't really need to use him anymore. He's just here as a charisma bot. Okay, Robert level up. Still 3 levels off. It feels like a long way, but I do want to bring Ronan to the next one. Oh no, he's 37. Well, he might be able to pick at something next chapter. Alright, so this will be the last enemy phase until for this part. By the way, on the eastern side, we don't really want to be there. I think it's turn 8. Actually, where did the boss get to? He's kind of sitting in the same spot the whole time. Once he goes down, this will be a bit easier. Or we can just camp forever here. Who should we warp down to the other village? I'll do that on turn 10. That village doesn't count for the sake of getting the next chapter. Wouldn't mind visiting one more at least. Maybe Fergus can get to the one near Homer's house. I don't know if I'd want to do this with unpromoted or something. I think he was from my original run of this game, but would be good training for him if you did. Save some for Robert. Kind of funny with that. I'm mostly worried about Fergus' side, because he has mages on him. Oh, Nana should help out a little bit more. Still have a conga line on that side, too. Oh, overall, I find this to be a pretty fun defense chapter. It literally is a defense chapter, unlike some where you can just go down and beat the boss and win. Like 313 with Ike is one that comes to mind. I think I had Edward defeat him in my Radiant Dawn run. As Edward trained up kind of goes off on him. Ooh. There's also a Mage by Shiva. And here we go. Okay, that is a bit lower than when Nana was a few squares away, so... But She's still in range of sheep, but yeah, 6 hit. And we get to see his cool critical animation. I guess this would be a good chapter to train Marita as well. You have most of these guys having axes, so it's not all that scary. And yeah, res taken. Here's Yorm on our side. It's not going to poison. That would be hilarious though if this guy died of poison. I don't think I'm getting that guy, but it's fine. We got one. It's good enough for me. And he's just standing there menacingly. All right, well, this chapter's going on pretty long, so I'm going to end it here. We're on turn 6. Yep, so 5 more turns to go. Have to warp someone down here. And yeah, I will see you for the next part of this chapter.